Okay, so I want to copy something off the internet and paste it into Microsoft Word. So I use Google all the time. I find Bing a bit restrictive. So if you click on the blue E, the Microsoft Edge, that you get Bing up on Microsoft Edge. And I don't find that search engine as good as Google. So if you don't want problems, I would recommend you using Google. And the second thing I do then is I open up a blank Word document like so. So I've both ready and open to go. So I'm going to come over here to Google and I'm going to search for Easter eggs. Okay, so I've got Easter eggs up here and I'm going to click on images as soon as I get them up. And I've got loads of images. Now, I can right click on any of these images. So I'll just pick the second one here that looks quite nice. Or I'll come down and I'll find a nice Easter egg. I quite like the look of this one here, except it's got small images. I'll go for this one. I did this one a few minutes ago. Okay, so I'm going to go for this one. Now, put your mouse in the middle of the picture so you can see the hand. And then you get this menu up here and it'll give you three options to open the links and then create, send, save, copy. But this is where you want to be. Either save the image as or copy the image. All right. Now, if I want to keep the pictures on my computer, I need to save the pictures to my computer. But most of the time, I just want to copy them. Okay. So I'm going to click on copy image and I'm going to bring it back to Word. And then I'm just going to paste it in. I'm either going to click on my paste button or I'm going to press Control V and I've got the picture. Now, sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you come back here and you press Control V and it won't paste in. And that's because the file format may be a different file format than you want it to be. Okay. So there's different file formats that can be saved onto the internet. Some are .jpeg, .png, and so on. So I'm going to click on this again. I'm going to click on the cream egg. All right. And to see how, or I'm going to click on this Easter egg. And see if you click on one of them, it appears as a bigger egg on the right hand side, and then there's more related pictures there. Okay. Now, all of those related pictures are pictures that's down here anyway, somewhere along the line. Okay, so I quite like this one. So I'm going to click on this and then maybe the basket. I quite like that. So I'm going to take a few of these, okay? So I want that basket. Now, if you're right clicking on the smaller picture and copying and nothing's appearing in Word, then click on the picture so it appears as a bigger picture on the right hand side. And right click here and again come down and click on copy image. Come back to your Word window on your taskbar and paste it in. Okay, and sometimes you'll paste in as a very big picture and you have to make it smaller. Okay, so that's the way to get around it not copying in, is just click on your small pictures here, but copy what appears over here in the black box. Right click, copy image, and then you paste into Microsoft Word. Okay, so that's two different ways. Okay, so that's how I get around the copy problem because it is quite annoying. So all I do is bring the picture up as a big picture here. So I'm not copying from the small picture on the left-hand side of the window. I'm right-clicking and copying the image from the right side of the window. Okay, now that's all good and well, but sometimes I do want to keep the picture. That's quite a nice picture there, actually. And I do want to keep this picture. So if I want to keep the picture, then I need to save it. So to save it, I move my mouse into the middle of the picture and I right click. And I come down here and instead of copy image this time, I'm going to choose save image. And that brings it back to my computer. So then I have to choose a folder where I want to save the pictures to. So I'm going to either go to Documents or Pictures. Now, if you've got a folder for this class, then go to Documents and find your folder. Like I've got a Fetus 1C folder in here, and everything I do with you guys, I put into that folder. Okay. Otherwise, just let it save to Pictures and you can pick it up there. All right. So I'll put it into Pictures. It's called Easter eggs. That's fine. And if I'm saving several of them down, I might just call that number 1. And I'm going to click on Save. And that saves the picture to your computer. Now, if I want to put that picture in here, I'm inserting the picture. I can't paste that picture in because I never copied it in the first place. So I'm going to insert my saved picture in like this. Insert picture. And I come back to my pictures, and somewhere down here, alphabetically, I should see my Easter egg. There it is, Easter eggs. And that's the picture I've just saved. So if you save a picture, you can't paste it in, you have to insert it in. Okay, and I'm going to click on Insert, and there's my picture in. And I did that again by clicking on my Insert ribbon and Picture. Okay, I'll do it one more time. I'll go back and get another picture. So I'm back here at my internet screen, and I also want to, I quite like this picture. It's very pretty with all the ribbons and everything on it. And there's some nice ones underneath here as well. I really like this group of pictures. Okay, I'm going to choose this one, right? I want to save this picture. And I'm not saving it from over here on the left-hand side as a small picture. I'm going to where it is in the black box on the right-hand side. And I'm going to right-click, Save Image As, and I'm going to save this as Easter eggs 2. So you'll see Easter eggs 1 coming up, and I'm going to change that to Easter egg 2 under Pictures. And you can see it downloading here. Okay, and again, if I'm downloading the picture, if I'm saving the picture, I can't paste it in now. I have to go to my Insert ribbon, and I'm going to click on Pictures, and now I'm going to look for that file. Okay, so I just need to scroll over here and re-alphabetical my list here, and here's Easter eggs 2. And I've got my view button on. Okay, I always turn my view button on so I can see the picture when I click on it, so I know I'm inserting the right one. And I'm going to click on Insert, and there's my other picture. Okay, and then I can click on each picture and I can make them smaller or bigger, or I can move them around the page. And remember, if you're moving these pictures around the page, don't forget when you're on the picture is to wrap your text. Okay, because this won't move unless I actually turn on wrap text. You see how it won't move? So I either need to go to position and position it somewhere, or just turn on wrap text. And I normally choose square, and I would select each of the pictures and turn on wrap text so I can move my pictures around. Otherwise, it will allow me to make them smaller. You see here, I can't move the picture. I'm dragging my mouse, nothing's happening. So I'm going to wrap text square. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to do the same with these. So every picture I put in, I wrap the text square. So then it allows me to move my pictures around anywhere I want to on the screen. If you don't do this, you won't be able to move the pictures around. And if I wanted them all on one page like this, then I would have to make sure that I have that on. I can only see that format menu if I'm on the picture. If I'm not on the picture, the format menu disappears. If I click on the picture again, the format menu reappears, and then I've got all of these lovely options where I can put on a border on the picture or not, as the case may be, and wrap text. Okay, I hope that helps. Have a go and let me know if it works.